If you're over 60 and battling sciatica or nerve pain, stop wasting time on leg stretches. They're a band-aid solution that never addresses the real problem. In this video, I'll reveal what's actually causing your sciatica, something most of my patients get completely wrong, and show you the only 3 exercises you need to eliminate that sharp, burning nerve pain radiating through your back and legs. I'll also expose 3 critical mistakes that are probably making your sciatica worse right now, and show you exactly how to avoid them. But first, you need to understand what's really happening in your body. Without this knowledge, you'll keep treating the symptoms while the root cause gets worse. Understanding your sciatica. It's not what you think. Most people assume sciatica is a leg problem because that's where they feel the pain. This couldn't be more wrong. The real culprit is hiding in your lower back, and understanding this changes everything about how we treat it. Your sciatic nerve is the longest nerve in your entire body. It originates in your lumbar spine, your lower back, then travels down through your buttocks, along the back of your thighs, and all the way to your feet. When this nerve gets compressed or pinched in your spine, typically at the L4 to L5 or L5 to S1 vertebrae, it disrupts the signal pathway to your feet. Think of your sciatic nerve like a garden hose delivering water to your garden. When someone steps on that hose, the water doesn't flow properly to the end. You wouldn't try to fix the problem by working on the sprinkler head. You'd remove whatever's stepping on the hose. That's exactly why treating your lumbar spine, not just your leg symptoms, is the key to lasting sciatica relief. The real cause. After age 60, here's what most people don't realize. Sciatica has different causes depending on your age. Between 30 and 50, disc herniations are often the culprit, but if you're over 60, disc herniations are actually quite rare. For those over 60, sciatica typically stems from age-related spinal changes, spinal stenosis, degenerative disc disease, or osteoarthritis. These changes are as natural as gray hair or wrinkles. They're part of the aging process and don't always cause pain. However, these conditions can gradually narrow the spaces where your sciatic nerve exits your spine, creating compression that sends pain shooting down one or both legs, sometimes accompanied by back pain. Exercise. 1. The immediate relief position. Now that you understand what's really happening, let's address it with targeted solutions. This first technique can provide almost immediate relief and is safe to use multiple times throughout the day. Start by lying on a comfortable surface with a pillow supporting your head. Place your feet on a chair, couch edge, or sturdy stool, adjusting the height until your knees are positioned above your stomach, creating a Z shape with your body. Allow your lower back to flatten naturally against the surface, while letting your feet rest heavily on the elevated surface. You might feel relief within minutes, but you can maintain this position for 5, 10, or even 20 minutes as needed. For additional relief, place a heat pack over your lower back while in this position. This position works for both disc-related and degenerative spine conditions. For those over 60, it provides the added benefit of improving circulation and reducing leg swelling by elevating your feet above heart level. Gently flexing your ankles while in this position enhances these circulation benefits. Use this position whenever your sciatica flares up. It quickly reduces pressure on your nerves and spinal cord, providing the foundation for your recovery. Exercise 2. Creating spinal space through flexion. Before we continue, I need to address a serious warning. If you experience new numbness in your groin area, inability to urinate when needed, or unusual changes in bowel or bladder function, seek emergency medical care immediately. These could indicate cauda equina syndrome, a rare but serious condition requiring urgent treatment. For everyone else, this second exercise comes from established clinical guidelines for managing sciatica. Research shows that for people with sciatica from degenerative spine conditions, repeated forward bending movements, called lumbar flexion, are key to relief. When you bend forward, you open up the spaces in your lower back where nerves pass through, directly addressing the compression causing your pain. Start by sitting in a chair with your feet positioned slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Move forward slightly in the chair and place your hands on your knees or thighs, wherever they naturally rest. From this position, slowly slide your hands down your legs as you bend forward through your lower back and hips. Go only as far as comfortable, then hold for 5 seconds while taking one deep breath. Gently return to the starting position by sliding your hands back up your legs. Repeat this movement 10 times, allowing your back and neck to fully relax with each repetition. Try to go slightly further each time. After performing this exercise, your leg pain should decrease or centralize, meaning it moves up toward your back rather than down your leg. This centralization is a positive sign indicating the exercise is working. If your leg pain worsens, stop immediately. This exercise may not be appropriate for your specific condition. For those who find relief, perform this sequence several times throughout the day. If you have spinal stenosis and experience leg pain while walking, this stretch is particularly crucial before, during, or after your walks. Advanced flexion options. If you have good mobility and want additional options, try these variations. The knees to chest stretch. Lie on your back, lift your knees toward your chest, and use your hands to gently hold them there for 20 seconds. Repeat 3 times. The child's pose. Start on your hands and knees, then sit back toward your heels while extending your arms forward. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds, repeating 3 times. Exercise 3. Core strengthening for long-term stability. We've opened up space in your lower back with the first 2 exercises. Now we need to strengthen your core to maintain that space and prevent future flare-ups. Lie on your back with knees bent and feet flat on the floor or bed. Place your hands on your thighs and engage your abdominal muscles by drawing your belly button toward your spine. Imagine your core muscles tightening slightly while your lower back flattens against the surface. This subtle pelvic tilt alone can provide back pain relief. From here, inhale deeply, then exhale as you lift your shoulder blades off the ground. Focus on using your abdominal muscles to curl up rather than pulling with your neck. Lift only as high as comfortable, hold briefly at the top, then slowly lower back down while inhaling. Complete 2 sets of 15 repetitions. If you experience neck pain, lightly support your head with your hands, but don't pull on your neck. The movement should come from your core. For an easier version, perform a partial crunch by lifting your head and shoulders just an inch or 2 off the ground while still engaging your core muscles. 3 critical mistakes that worsen sciatica. Even with the best intentions, you might be unknowingly aggravating your condition. Here are 3 common mistakes to avoid. Mistake 1. Forcing perfect posture. Contrary to popular belief, standing rigidly upright with an arched back often worsens sciatica in older adults. This position does the opposite of lumbar flexion. It brings spinal joints closer together, narrowing the spaces where nerves pass through. Instead of the traditional stand-up straight advice, allow your lower back to relax naturally. Don't slouch completely, but avoid forcing an upright position for extended periods. When watching TV, choose a recliner over a straight-backed chair. Mistake 2. Excessive walking. While walking isn't inherently harmful, extended periods can irritate the sciatic nerve because walking is an extension-based activity. If you enjoy walking, take regular sitting breaks to perform the forward-bending stretch we discussed. Alternatively, consider stationary cycling or pedaling exercises while seated on your couch for cardiovascular health without the spinal extension stress. If just 5 to 10 minutes of walking triggers your sciatic pain, this leads us to our 3rd mistake. Mistake 3. Avoiding mobility aids. Many patients in their 60s, 70s, and 80s resist using walking aids, but canes, walkers, and other supports can actually relieve pressure on your lower back and nerves. If you have balance concerns, consider a rollator, a 4-wheeled walker with a seat that allows you to take breaks and perform sitting stretches as needed. Even using a shopping cart while grocery shopping can provide valuable back support. These aids aren't signs of weakness. They're tools that can help you maintain independence while managing your condition effectively. Your path to relief. These 3 exercises and awareness of common mistakes can dramatically improve your sciatica symptoms. Remember, consistency is key. The goal isn't just temporary relief, It's about understanding your condition well enough to manage it effectively long-term. Your sciatica developed over time, and healing takes patience and proper technique. But with the right approach targeting the actual source of your problem, you can reclaim comfort and mobility. Start with what feels manageable, progress gradually, and most importantly, listen to your body. Relief is possible when you address the root cause rather than just chasing symptoms.